Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently, thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. What's going on, buddy?
Nothing, man.
Buddy,
Just hanging out.
logged in a little bit late, and StreamYard had changed. So I guess they have upgraded a little bit of stuff.
Yep.
I've got a place here for intro video and outro video. Different, I mean, we play them anyway, but it's different. It's got its own little section now.
Right. Instead of you just having to mark it that way.
Yeah. Well,
It's pretty cool.
moving up in the world. Well, Kemper, this week is a week of a reckoning.
Mm-hmm. Sure is. Thursday, I believe.
Yeah, and Wednesday, and tomorrow. You got little Canucka Nugget up there on Wednesday.
Oh, does he go Wednesday?
Yeah, and then
Nice.
Nugget on Thursday. So yeah, we got Easy on Wednesday and Ernie on Thursday.
Father and son.
Yeah, Tamori was arrested today.
For what?
She's been a fugitive from justice for over 20 years on drug charges and other things. You didn't know?
She has been. Wow.
Yeah. This one that always call people scum buckets and buckets of shit and all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know she said that she used to have a past with, all that kind of shit, but she never said it was unresolved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that's that need to know information. She didn't think we needed to know that it was still active and it was still relevant, and she played like it was history. Yeah. It was in the past. That's funny. All these motherfuckers, dude, every one of them are going down. And
yeah.
All we have to do is keep walking the line, and everybody else keeps going to fucking jail.
I think L. Kennedy posted a video of it already. Let me pull it up. Nicolina broke the news. Sizzle's Lair's been working on it. We had that one person that was going to come on our panel, and I ended up just kind of doing a panel with them. on TikTok. Did a little interview with him or whatever. And it was about Tamori, but this is the first I'd heard since then, and well, it
That's
just made
funny.
me smile a little bit.
Like I said, man, all these motherfuckers that have attacked us in the past, even people that haven't been attacking us in the past year, like Tamari, for a good example, it all comes back around. The shit always comes back for you. So you better be doing some good stuff and trying to put some good out in the universe. Otherwise, you're in for a long, hard ride, motherfuckers. Long, hard ride. That's hilarious.
Yep. Sizzle's Lair actually is one of the ones who posted it first too. I see it on here on hers. Sizzle's Lair has been working on it, with the private detective, an actual private detective. Maury's done some messed up stuff. Apparently on TikTok, she had a restraining order filed against her and granted against a minor. So, yeah. I don't know, man. What this internet gives people some kind of sense of security that they can't break the law or they're untouchable. And to me, that makes no sense. People sending me messages. And I lost Kemper. I figured since it's so quiet over here, Kemper was out. Just a second. I got to send a link here. Welcome back, brother. Welcome back. Still looking for that. You'd think they put them in a certain order over here in here. Or that you could put, there you go. You could put them in a certain order. There. All right. Video incoming.
And about the truck, and let me say this, a lot of people may not agree with me, but I felt I had no other choice to do what I did in order to show I was being stalked by a baby rapist and somebody who's complicit in a murder, in my opinion. Baby rapist, definitely. Complicity in a murder, my opinion, him and his little short buddy, yes. And that's the only way I felt that that narcissist would show that he had been stalking me. I know people's not going to understand.
She's talking about me. I just realized that, saying I was stalking her. I didn't fucking stalk her.
Well, she started out with, let me talk or say this about the truck. I figured she was talking about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured maybe her truck was her go-to. Oh, this is tore up. Because remember her
catalytic
converter got stolen off of it.
Yeah. And it was going to cost her so much to get it replaced. And she raised so much hell. And they got mad, but nobody paid attention to her. And then she went on and on about how you had her windows busted out of her truck and you're stalking her in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Crazy.
And that's fine. But I rationalized it in my own mind. And I'm sorry that.
Yeah, she looks very old, Kim Louise, but I don't think she's that old.
Tamori has been arrested. Tamori has been arrested. The bitch that ripped us all off in the name of domestic violence awareness, just like fucking Ernie, she has caused great problems on TikTok again. And there is a private investigator, a legit private investigator that helped make this happen. And I sent her the link. I don't know if she's going to come up because she is terrified. Well, not terrified. She needs to make sure nobody knows who she is. We're going to get to that. So after we ran Tamori off this platform, she went back to TikTok. She built up a group of people that supported her, but she was being very abusive. She was scamming again, and myself, Jimbo, and Sizzle's Lair have been helping this private investigator with information. Oh, she's gone from TikTok. She is gone from TikTok. Yes, Donna. Yes, that's who it is. Dirty little shit bucket. So Tamori was being criminally charged with harassing a minor child on TikTok. There was a restraining order that was filed, approved. And now I may get a little bit of this mixed up. She failed to respond, if I understand correctly, and she also had a warrant for her arrest out of Horry County, South Carolina, for none other than narcotics. So here, let's check it out, shall we? She was booked today. Conard Tamori. Hold for Horry County. Yeah, here she is. Lexington County Sheriff's Department in South Carolina. She is currently sitting inside of this jail. And she's going to be detoxing without anything. Now, yeah, she's only 53. Well, have you seen her lately on TikTok? She looks about 70. So this is the warrant that
She
she's
looks like
being
Granny
held
Clampett.
for.
She does, don't she?
Possession of
I swear to God, she
narcotics.
does.
And
I said
yes,
it back then, I say it now. She
Yeah.
looks exactly like Granny Clampett. She
You
looks
keep
the
waiting on her
age,
until
the
Petro,
face,
you know.
well, the age, the face, the everything. She looks like her.
Yep.
Like whenever
Yeah,
all
the
that shit
voice
went
too.
down, I'd done a comparison, you know, who wore it better, and had a picture of Granny Clampett and her, and they were identical, man.
Oh my God.
this is back from 2003. She has been
All right. How long is it going to be before Granny Clampett shows up in chat?
We'll see.
a fugitive from justice for 21 years. Horry County has decided that they will pick her up. She was in West Virginia. She was in Nitro, West
Yes,
Virginia.
Mr. Nobody.
And
Make
after
her
she
Granny
ripped
Clampett.
off all of us in the name of J. Diaz and domestic awareness.
Now, I don't know if you all know, I guess most people in our communities know this, but this lady here was in our community. You know, she was one of the, I want to say, original, well, she was one of the first mods we had at the stand.
She was around before all of this hit YouTube.
Yeah, she knew YouTube
She was.
way better than we did. Like she showed me quite a few things on how to use the StreamYard and stuff like that. Like she was ahead of us as far as coming to YouTube.
she showed up on the scene trolling Ernie while I was dealing with his ass on Facebook. This was probably about June or July of 21.
Yeah.
And she really started reaching out and everything probably about August. But yeah, she was around and she tried to make herself out to be something that she ain't, sort of like Ernie, right?
Yep. She tried to live in her own pretend world behind a screen, pretending like she was some kind of, do-gooder that was out here trying to really help somebody. She wasn't helping nobody. The thing that she did was that taking that money from that lady, and all at one fell swoop, buddy. That lady was expecting that money to move, I believe, from New York to Texas,
Yeah.
which isn't just a hop, skip, and a jump.
She wasn't exactly on the up and up herself, but yeah,
Yeah, I don't know her. I'm just saying,
she definitely used her story to try to make money.
Yeah.
She did that for months and months and months when she first came to YouTube, and she was the one that, I think exclusively the one that was taking money up for Jane Diaz.
Oh,
If I remember
Tamori?
correctly. Yeah. Yeah, she was the only one that I remember taking money for Jane Diaz.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I don't think it was a DV thing. I think it was a with Diaz. It was just basically her and her husband couldn't afford to move to Texas, and I guess they needed to something about her kid had something to do with that. So that was the priority, and that's what they were doing. But they were trying to get assistance to do that, and then Tamari doing what she does. Yeah, that's stupid.
All right. Hey, Scotty. I think we just lost Kemper, y'all. Yep, the billboard. Forgot about that. We'll wait on him. Back, brother?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, don't forget the billboard scam where they're all raising money, to have a billboard of a pedophile,
Oh, yeah. That was the first time I'd ever heard somebody trying to do a billboard like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people involved in that one, too, and a lot of people that have now since gone to jail, prison, gotten felony records, all of that stuff while slandering someone else's name.
Yeah.
So y'all just remember this when you see another person out there, and it don't matter who, just you see this glorified motherfucker out here trying to bust somebody and you don't have proof, look into that past. If they're over here slandering somebody and they can't back up what they're saying, look into that person's past, not the person they're slandering, the person saying it. Because I guarantee you, you're going to find some shit. That's just how that's been going. I believe it's in the high 90% of people that qualify for that. So, so when you hear the birds and everybody else, just remember, there's more to it than what they're showing. If they showed everything, nobody'd have anything to do with them.
Nope. They live thankful. Diaz had a disabled child. I believe the child has since passed away. Yep, you're correct. I could be wrong about that, though. Don't quote me on it. Yes, the child did pass away.
Yeah, and like I said, I knew it was something. I didn't know if it was illness or a specific hospital or just a better way of life, whatever it was. I knew it had something to do with her kid.
Yeah, well, the child was alive when they were moved. Actually, they did move, I reckon, just not with that money that Tamori, But what up, Jason? How you doing, buddy? But
didn't they go back to New York after that, though?
I don't know. I never kept
I've heard
up
that.
with
I don't know
Diaz.
if they did or not.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you. I still could to this day. Like, you could show me a picture of her right now. I wouldn't know who it is.
Oh, I know her.
Now, I have seen a video or two. I can't say I haven't seen any, so don't people get that twisted up and say, "Well, he said he'd never seen her." No, I've seen videos, but I don't know her enough to even recognize her. You know what I mean?
Right.
Video.
Chasing's got a point. She did have that as DV awareness as her cash app. So, just
Oh
like
yeah.
Ernie, him being the predator hunter and all that kind of shit on his, it's very misleading. Very. Yeah, there was a few people that were supposedly trying to help Live Thankful. A lot of people involved in that whole thing.
Yeah.
If I remember, it was Benny that called Tamari out for her drug use and apparently told Rap about it. And of course, everybody all of a sudden, I ain't had nothing to do with it whenever they find out what she's really about. But they were buddies, not saying that they had something to do with it, but they were buddies. So they're all of a sudden, this person's a bad person, and I knew this and I knew that. Sort of like what's going on with Ernie. You know what I mean? Like the people closest at the time, their stories change on what was
Yeah.
really happening. Yeah. And that was really happening a lot between BK and all them over there with the ignorant shit.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. I figured there'd be a higher number of people in Ernie's closer circle that wouldn't have done him, and I'm not saying they're doing it dirty, really. I'm just saying, wouldn't have
Turn their
stepped away
back on
from him
him.
so fast.
Right.
I like proverbially go down with the ship. I figured there'd have been more of those.
Well, there probably is. They're just not speaking. There's not a lot of people that, like, what are they going to do? Go on somebody else's live that's totally against Ernie and bashing him and say, hey, I support him? I don't see that happening. You know what I mean? They're not going to set
Right.
themselves out. So I think there's a lot of people just not saying anything that still do.
I guess it's also if your team's getting beat 45-0 with 3 minutes to play, you just shut the fuck up and sit down, huh?
Yeah, you leave the stadium or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, they're heading toward the exits.
Right. So yeah, I think that's a lot of it because there's no Ernie Live or Charlie Live or any friendly live they can go into and speak about this.
Hey, Trixie.
And not any of them really have their own channel that they do things from. So I don't think we're going to hear from them, but I think they exist.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but that's what they do. They've always done that. Even when he had his ass whooped and tucked tail and ran from Facebook, because and everybody around at that time knows that's exactly what happened. Ernie was getting his ass whooped and decided, I'm going to take my shit to YouTube. Fuck these people. He thought we couldn't get to YouTube or something. I don't know, but he went running and he heard all the Summer Wells talk and he was all about it. But yet, again, like Betty said a long time ago, he don't own the shirt on his back. He still don't own the shirt on his back. Never have, never will. The real shirt and the proverbial. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He's got to have those dumbasses to survive. I mean, for the longest time, it was dumbasses like Brad that was helping him. And anybody who knows Ernie's past knows that.
Yeah.
Brad was 100%. Brad was the leader of the militia that Ernie had gotten together to take us out back in 22. Some of y'all might not remember that, but that was an absolute. I think I've got the video of him talking about it. About the militia. It was around the same time. Oh, they come around my. I had to leave my house at 4 a.m. because they was stalking my family and blah blah blah. Yep, it was at the same time. It might have been 21. But that's exactly what happened. But I mean, that big fight with Cody, who's the one that sanctioned that one? That was old Brad.
Yep.
Who was the one that Ernie called when he was getting his ass whooped on YouTube and had a talk with? Ernie's logged in my house and seen me passed out with needles hanging out of my arms, and I was so embarrassed.
Who did he
I
ask?
sat there and I ate that pussy, and like in everything he talked about was either needles in his arms or pussy.
Who did he ask if he was bisexual?
Right, exactly. So, for anybody that's might be getting fooled by Brad, you might want to check again, or just look into his criminal history and you'll see. He's definitely 100% like Ernie. Always has, always will. He can't support himself. He's always in trouble. Obviously lying to people. That's what happens. But that's just the same thing with old Tina Simmerly and people like Mountain Violet, her RSO son. Well, actually, we can't say he's an RSO because he keeps going to jail because he won't register.
Right.
But, you
Hey,
know,
Amber. He's just an SO.
right.
Yeah, he won't go
Two-time.
register.
But yeah. So just remember that when all these other people talking shit like Brad, like Mama T, like Tina, like any of them, just remember what they were doing not long ago. They were swinging off Ernie's fucking AIDS-infested fucking sack.
Penny Positive said, breaking news, we have a new tiger in Louisville. It was born at the Louisville Zoo, and it's adorable. Penny,
Nice.
that means we have 2 brand new incarcerated tigers in the state of Kentucky. Nobody. All right.
I thought you were going to follow up with some more, man. I was just letting you go, bro. What do you want?
No, that was it. When I get real loud and emphatic, that's the finish. Right there. Come on, man.
That shit, though.
You're fine, Fluffy. Fluffy been taking care of business.
That's absolutely true, beyond stupid. Because Ernie does need to know.
God.
He needs to know if he's handing the strap on off or if he's taking the strap on. So you never know.
Let's see. Let's hear more of this. I forgot we're still streaming it.
She took off and went back to South Carolina. So, Horry County, which is in Myrtle Beach area, they have decided to pick her up on the warrant that they've had for 21 years. Isn't this beautiful? After what she did to J. Diaz, how she ripped all of us off, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Yeah. It's the best day ever. And you heard it here first. Because Horry County wants that ass. You dirty little shit bucket.
Horry County wants that ass like Ernie's cellmate.
Yeah. So, yes, using fake names just like Ernie Smelshell, accusing people of sex trafficking, accusing people of making money and passing money through Discord just like Ernie Schall would do.
What about that, Kemper? Maury took a page straight out of the Ernie Schell playbook.
And
now, if you disagree with her, well, you're a pedo.
oh, I thought she had some kind of payment for membership for an exclusive Facebook club or something. Sorry.
Well, that might be in the next phase of her life. Listen, you got to make some fake rescues before you can make yourself fake famous and sell fake T-shirts.
Sort of.
Mama T, do you feel warm and fuzzy? How are your T-shirts doing for you right now?
Or is that the hit?
Hey, Kim Louise, thank you for gifting 5 memberships to the stand. We effing love you for that. We effing love you for that. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for that super chat or super sticker. We effing love you for that. We effing love you for that. Yes, we effing love you for that. Thank you very much or dad. Thank you. We effing love you for that. Speaking of Mama T, what's going on with Mama T? Is there a place to report scamming Cash App? Maybe with Cash App, Fluffy. I've heard of people's Cash Apps being taken down for misuse, scam, and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Ernie's claimed his Cash App's been taken down before, but I don't know if that's true, if he just changes it every time. You're probably right, Skunk. I doubt if Speakeasy shows up either. He showed up last time, said, I didn't have a chance to do anything. Can I get some time? Some more time, please? You've had 4 years, you fucking piece of shit. Scumbag, lowlife. 4 years. Right. Look where all those who heeded Skern's general awareness have ended up. Kind of funny. Kind of funny. I wonder if anyone ever paid for his classes. You know, in that one famous, it may be the most famous earned video. Did I ever charge you $1? Did I ever charge you $1.99? $2.99? Did I ever charge you that? No. And then, Benny started texting him and interrupts him.
Mm-hmm.
Ba-ding, ba-ding, Benny Key, you better stop. I'll come out of Texas, rip your soul out, beat your eyeballs in. Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding.
Don't let it happen again, Donna. Bad, Donna. Bad. Sorry.
Oh, damn. Kemper usually don't get all feisty like that, Donna. He might be in a mood tonight. I don't know. Only time he ever gets feisty is when he's running low on the T to the H to the C. I don't know.
No, I'm fully loaded on that. That's for sure.
I think the old warrant, Live Thankful, is for drugs. The new warrant is for harassment of a minor. The old warrant that the other county went and got her on was some kind of trafficking, I think, drug trafficking. I think. Sizzle's Lair. If mods want to put Sizzle's Lair link in there, she's got all the information on it. Like I said, she's been working close with that investigator. I have way more information on it. Now, you know what? Them medallions, them coins, I've heard rare coins are worth money. So one of those medallions with Ernie on it, one of those are worth. I mean, it's rare. Right. And I heard every one of them had one of the rarest forms of special gift that you could get. It's got an HIV infected RH null blood drop in each and every one of them. Tamori, Donna, she'd been arrested today or yesterday or whenever it was. Oh, no, that was Mama T and Speakeasy. They ain't together. That's Mamita. So, yeah, it's Speakeasy came to the United States to hang out with Mamita Alicia.
Cha.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't want to say one is attractive. I would have to slightly. No, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. What's up, James? Hope you're doing all right too, buddy.
What's up, man?
R.I.P. to the one of the greatest baseball players that ever lived today. Pete Rose is gone.
One of my favorites.
Yeah,
Like I was telling you today,
yeah,
he was my first like athlete or celebrity that I really even paid attention to besides Woody Hayes.
yeah.
Woody Hayes wasn't really an athlete, but you know, same ball game
But
kind of pretty much. But
you could
yeah,
say a whole lot of same things about Pete Hayes, or not. He was an athlete, but Pete Rose wasn't exactly that most athletic.
right. Well, I
Golly,
mean,
man.
well, like I was telling you, my grandmother, the one that made me a Buckeye fan, was also a Reds fan, and she was big on Pete Rose.
Yep.
And even on my first baseball glove, I signed his name, Pete Rose. That was on the thumb flap. Never forget that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
seen that
Penny.
about Dikembe too. That was messed up. Skunk
Yeah.
Ape.
Yeah. Penny, she's doing a lot better today. Yeah. Mount Mutombo. That was so sad, man.
He was one of my favorite players. But like Alonzo Mourning, Patrick Ewing, Mutombo, Shaquille. I always like the big guys that blocked, rebounded,
Oh, I
that kind
thought
of
you were going to
shit.
say the big guys who went to Georgetown.
Well, most of them did, yeah. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, nothing in
Except
common.
for
There's
Shaq,
nothing
I
in
think.
common there. Yeah.
Yeah.
John Ashton, John Amos. Oh, gosh. What's up, Mo? How are you? There ain't much left in this video. Watch this.
You dirty little shit bucket. Took over 2 years. Almost $10,000. She's not married. She's living on her boyfriend's son and daughter-in-law's property in a fucking camper in Lexington County, South Carolina. Well, she said they were cousins. I think they're inbred siblings, personally. All right. So that is my breaking news for this evening.
Thank you once again, L. Kennedy, for bringing us a great clip of breaking news.
Mm-hmm. That's just
That
funny.
way,
I mean, I found as
Tommy
much
makes it
pleasure in
round.
that as I did with Benny catching his charges. You know, like they were shit talkers and slanderers early on. Some of the first ones too. So I find I get warm and fuzzy when I hear those things about all of those people uh, getting their upcomings.
Talking about
I like
crafting
it.
through the lies, Mo.
Yep.
Tamori Kennard.
Michelle Lucas.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's stupid. And that was how she met everybody first thing, was in that Michelle Lucas account.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
I
what
love
she was trolling
it.
Ernie from with her ID and talking about how she'll help pay for his car's repairs and this and that, and how he wanted the money up front. And yeah, one scammer going after another.
Yeah.
Funny shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. She had people believing it. Some people wanted to believe it, and that makes some stories a little more believable, is if you want to believe it. But yeah, she had people believing that. I drove to Nitro, West Virginia, and busted out the damn
Windows.
me and Ernie. Yeah, windows in a truck.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. I got better things to do than like. That's when I saw how ridiculous this whole shit is, man. Like, people make up stories like that, and then it makes
Do you
people like
remember that?
Mama T, huh? You what, bro? Oh, well, her telling stories like that, it makes people like Mama T want to take everything at the drop of a hat, which she's real gullible anyway, and run with it. I don't know if she knew that Ernie was been arrested or not. Live thankful. Yep. Tamori, the scamming loser. Hello, Gen C. Yeah, blame me for that. And
You remember when she was trying to claim that she was going to one area when she was going to a completely different one, and you like followed the track or the path that she showed?
yeah, she said
And
she was going to Arlen and said she was going to Pikeville.
Yep. And she wasn't.
Yeah, she'd been somewhere on some kind of little vacation or something. And wanted people to believe that she was headed down there to Harlan. Bullet would eat somebody's name on it. Hey, babe.
Hey,
Bring me some food.
I did.
Well, thank you. All our Kemper to him. It's all ready down there.
Righty.
Got food ready, Kemper. Buffalo chicken. Let's see here. I'm reading something here. All right. I'll have to check it on here in a little bit. Jimmy. Oh, hello. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Y'all probably don't see what they're posting. And what's wrong with you people? They're wanting to know, though, like supporting a PDF file. I don't know. What's wrong with you, Yellow Brick Road?
That's hilarious. What
you
PDF file is being supported? Please let us know.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Thank you, Sizzles. We'll watch that right now. We'll go find it.
Fucking ignorant shit.
Just upload a new one or get it uploaded and put in the police car. I can't wait to see that. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Let's see here.
Me and your dad's been together a long time. Experienced a lot of stuff together.
This one's going to be entertaining. Y'all enjoy this. And remember, your day's coming. If you do what these people do.
Probably should have got a water instead of
Cardboard sign says yard sale. Cardboard sign says yard sale. Riley is gonna be so sad. I hate the thought of Lulu just sitting there being so sad, wondering where Mommy went. Or if it'll be tomorrow. I'm gonna call Tammy. I'm gonna write her number down. And she's the only. I've gotta
This is
go.
awesome.
Gotta go, y'all. I've gotta go. Lulu just sitting there being so sad, wondering where Mommy went. Or if it'll be tomorrow.
To the rest of your chapter. Yeah, she's dramatic. I don't know. Does she have small children? Kind of acting like she did, didn't she? That's right. Week of reckoning indeed. Much more to come. No small children. Okay. Good. When I say good, I mean it's good that there were no little kids involved. And yeah, probably. Yeah, she was really kind of uppity about that little dog, I think, too. So that makes sense.
Yeah, Lulu's her dog.
It is.
Yeah. But
Oh shit!
tell me it's not identical, man. Put that up on the screen, let everybody see.
I'll get ready to pull it up.
Yep. She's not been a good human most of her life.
No.
Like, I was done with her when she pulled that shit about her damn catalytic converter. And because we were live and weren't discussing it with her in the moderator chat, then she fucking left.
Yeah.
Then started talking all that shit. Look where she's at now.
I guess you could say that she was the first one we ever really had any kind of argument with.
Right? It was.
And,
Really was.
and that was just because she flipped out over that, dude. She flipped straight out over that.
Mm-hmm. Like, because literally, okay, first of all, she never had her catalytic converter stolen, but that was her story. So me and Jimbo are live one day, and she comes into the moderator chat. Oh, blah, 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 me, I. And nobody paid attention. Nobody commented. Nobody really said anything. And she kept on and on and on until one of the other moderators went into the chat and said, hey, we're having a live right now. Like, is this more important? Pretty much. And she got mad and stormed out pretty much. She left the
Yeah.
moderator chat, unsubscribed, all that shit. So yeah, it was quite funny. And like I said, after that, she started running that mouth, talking all that shit. There you go.
Tamori has just joined us on panel. Anybody got any questions for Tamori?
The doppelganger. Like the cheeks, the mouth, the eyes, the eyebrows, the forehead, everything. That's straight up Tamari.
I used
Even
to
the
have her
hair. I
face on
think
one of
Granny
those.
might have better hair than her.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think one of our shorts had her face on it for a while. I don't think it's on there no more though.
Mm-hmm. But
I don't see it.
you get what you give, man. And she's getting hers now.
Oh
Just like
yeah.
Ernie. Just like Benny. Um, just like a lot of people. Like you can't do wrong and get by. You can't. It will come back eventually.
Yep.
No, just because you're doing right don't mean you're going to have all this right shit happen to you. But it is a fact. You put some bad shit out there, it will be searching you out.
I used to have that picture. I was looking for it of when she burned her hair recently on TikTok.
Oh, I didn't see that.
She had one of those. What do they call it?
Right, purple
Dry
rainstorm.
shampoo or something. Blew up in her hand and like burned her hair real bad.
Yeah, purple rainstorm. She was always talking about how good he did her and treated her, and how much she did for him, and how she had to leave her live stream because she had to go cook and give her man a foot massage and all this other dumb shit.
Yep.
Like this was all the time too. It was her husband and Lulu. But if you remember, it was Tamari's panel that Benny decided to go on to cry and slander his own daughter. That's whose fucking panel he chose to do it on. She was all about it too. Yeah, and now she's paying for it.
Yep. I'm gonna send Mr. Nobody a picture of Tamori if I can find it. Somebody remind me to do that.
Oh well.
I'll send him
I'll
one.
remind you.
I'm sure we got some goodies in here somewhere.
Right? That's a damn skinwalker if I've ever seen one.
She's made some nasty ass videos now. Put them out.
Who?
Some nasty ass videos.
Who did?
Tamori has.
Oh.
Behind Green Eye said, "Yeah, you don't smoke and use dry shampoo; it will burn you every time."
Yep. Pink. You mean that Airbnb that she stayed in?
Yeah.
That's all it was, Pink Volo. And she was all this and that about it, boy. She had everything. She had their apartment, their vacation home, all this dumb shit.
Pink said we paid for that.
Yep. She was a scammer. Never has stopped. She just wanted to put attention on Ernie and other people while she was scamming.
All right, cool. Sizzle's Lair has a couple good picks on her community wall. I'll get them off there if we can't
You guys throw some hearts in chat for Erica.
Yes.
She's feeling rough tonight, and she wasn't able to be in chat last night, and she wanted to tell everybody she loves you. She'll be in chat as soon as she can.
Yeah, she did. That was nasty.
Wasn't that roach infested apartment her neighbor's fault? She's
Yep.
always bitching about her neighbors. Come to find out, that was her only place that she lived. She didn't have shit else.
Sourdough bread.
Thank you. Honey.
You're welcome.
What you put on it?
It's butter.
Cinnamon butter?
No, just butter.
Regular butter? Sourdough bread?
But yeah, you got her going to jail. You've got Ernie dealing with his arraignment on Thursday. Speakeasy tomorrow with his deadbeat court that he's having to deal with. I mean, who else have we seen fall? Fall from grace. Benny's one. Hell, even Rappa's one. You know,
Yeah.
Rap might be on the up and up now, or at least trying, but there was a point in time he wasn't, and everybody sees what happened there. So it can come back to bite you. So I don't try to do bad shit to people. Sometimes I might do something out of a reflex, but I try not to. I try to think it through. It's just how it is.
Uncle Grandpa lost a debate.
Who?
Uncle Grandpa. The vice president debate this tonight.
Mm.
I thought it started at 8. I was watching some streaming, watching Nicolene stream it. I wasn't chatting. I was just listening, but I lay down
Right,
and
Sizzles. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That she was blaming them for the cockroach infestation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought she had. It wasn't. That was right around the same time you supposedly busted out her windows in that truck.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me wonder, was that even her truck that she was showing pictures of?
See, I don't think so.
I don't think she had one like that, man. That's too nice a truck. She bragged about the truck she had all the time too, if you remember.
Yep. Yeah. She would talk about his alarm system and all this stuff. He could get off his phone and do, real vague about it. Kind of like Ernie, trying to talk his way through stuff without knowing any details about anything because he's lying.
Oh, you got those up. Let me go find those. How
I
long
might have
ago
to go
was
make
this?
a Sizzles playlist. Yep, I got the blame for the windows, Amber.
That was funny.
Mm-hmm. There is a Tamori playlist. Hell yeah. That makes it even easier.
That's where I'm headed right now. Look at this. Crafting through the lies. 33. Damn. Sizzles wasn't playing.
I felt a funny way when Coco stuck up for her because I liked Coco. Sarah and Coco had been friends before YouTube. No.
Mm-hmm.
And Coco and I eventually became really good friends. So it's kind of like she stuck up for her and, realized, hey, I'm sticking up for my friend, but I'm going to
My
be talking
friends
a lot
and
over it too,
Mm-hmm. What's the name of that video with the cockroaches? Sizzles? I'm not seeing it in any direct titles.
No, Amber, I wouldn't do that. Not for 1 second. Not my style to show up and just do property damage on somebody. Yeah, I felt bad about it too, Pink Polo, especially after I got to know her. Saw what a tough time she was having with that, that ordeal. Oh, there's Erica. Yeah. We love you too, Erica. She said, guys, I love all of you guys and appreciate you all. Thank you. We love you too, Erica.
Here's the truck window lie.
Really? Let me grab it right quick. You gonna
Yeah,
send it to me?
Yeah, I got you. Let's see here. What about the black truck? What is that? Damn. Sifting through the lies of crafty.
Hi, beautifuls. Hi, beautifuls. I know that I usually don't do a thing like this here. I usually people have time to come in and stuff. But, and I know that there's nobody in here. Hello. Okay, I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, so change of plans this morning. I guess they was really pissed off about what we was going to get up and do this morning. So last night, my husband got an alert on his phone, and we came out because his truck is hooked to his phone through an app. And we came out, and all of the windows had been busted out of his vehicle. So I'm on my way right now. I've got to go take a restraining order, and then I've got to talk to the lawyer about the cease and desist. Our truck was towed last night to the.
Still no lawyer, still no cease and assist or desist or whatever she called it. Yeah, just lies.
To the shop that's going to fix it. My girlfriend is on her way right now, and we are going to go take these papers and let me turn my camera on. Okay. Oh yeah, these are pieces of shit. They are pieces of fucking shit.
It's not adamant about it. She is.
Good morning, beautiful. Hi, y'all. How are y'all doing? I'm gonna go live as soon as I get back home from the police department and stuff. That drunk guy over there telling me that I seen it last night. You didn't see shit. You was probably too fucking drunk. Go in the fucking house. Shut the fuck up. There is cameras. When our catalytic converter got stolen, there was cameras also. So I'm sure they pulled the cameras last night. I'm sure they'll be able to see who done it. But
yeah,
I speak of cameras all the time around our trucks, so I'm sure that these pieces of shit made sure that they was blacked out to do it. And my husband don't get on here and do a fucking thing. Like, they are just so fucking jealous of my husband because he works, you fucking pieces of shit. He has no involvement in this whatsoever. All my windows got busted out of my truck last night. Yeah, we're going to see how much it is and shit. He's got insurance. I'm sure his insurance covers it. His insurance covered $7,200 on the catalytic converter. So, but that's not going to include the paying for the retinting of them, because they're not going to retint them. So
Sniff,
I don't
sniff.
know which way my girlfriend would be coming, but I'm going to walk down this way.
You say something, bro?
I said sniff, sniff, sniff,
Okay.
sniff.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you right now, it's they love taking this shit fucking the next level, don't they? But they're sneaky.
Of course, I knew she was lying because I didn't go up there and do it. But it does make you wonder if she was going to pull off any kind of lie, why she wouldn't have at least said something's wrong with the camera. Like, she's obviously cammed up. Why not show the truck?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, she calls it catalytic. It's catalytic. Yep.
Motherfuckers. I don't know why he didn't just knock on my fucking door. Pieces of fucking shit.
And see, there's the thing. If it had been me, I would have knocked on the door. I'd at least told you I was there.
No, that's the reason they wanted to put my address out there. Right there. I just want to fucking cry. My husband don't do any fucking thing. And these motherfuckers. My husband's a good man. Something they wouldn't know nothing to fuck about. So,
Well, she was trying to say that nobody had the balls enough to go to her door.
Right.
What I was saying was, I wouldn't have went there to smash no windows anyway. If it'd been me, if I was going there to confront somebody, I would have confronted the male of her house. But even with that, like, I would drive to a female YouTuber's house just to fight her husband, who had nothing to do with it. Did I say I was going to drive up there and fight Frank? Yeah, I did. Did I? No. All right. Frank barely says anything on YouTube, and when he does, I usually agree with him. But anyway, yeah, I wouldn't drive up there just to smash on some windows. Well, I mean, what point would that? It might cost her money, but it'll probably cost me just as much money to drive up there and back and gas and food.
some fucking people. Some fucking people.
Now, I will say this. She played a good part. She's believable.
I just don't know. I just fucking. All right, I hear my girlfriend coming out the back door, so as soon as I get home, I'll go live. I appreciate y'all. Bye, beautifuls.
Bye, beautifuls. Catch you on the next one. You want me to show the third one next, Kemper?
The last one that I sent you.
Okay.
That's what his problem is. You see that right there. Hold on.
Right now, can you send money to this card for gas? How much you want me to put in it?
So,
Lord.
you like
Hold
to talk
on a
a lot
minute
of
there,
shit about
Don.
people, huh?
Do what?
I said you like to talk a lot of shit about people, huh?
Oh, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about? I'm a zombie-looking motherfucker. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about you calling and trying to get me fired from my job.
Oh, my God, okay. Oh,
What
God.
Do you
no
want to
job.
talk about that?
Let's talk about your threats. Let's talk about you
What
defamation of
threats?
character. What Homeland
Defamation
Security
of
says.
character?
No. I'm going to prove you wrong, woman. I'm going to prove
You
you
gonna
wrong
prove me
today, matter
wrong?
of fact. Yeah, I'm going to prove you wrong bad.
About what?
You'll
You
see.
gonna give these people back their money?
You talk shit on here,
Hear
but
it?
when it comes hitting you in the face, you don't talk shit at all. That's you.
I wish a motherfucker would try to hit me in the face. Oh, look at here. What's up? Hey, oh. Get this. Take a shot of this right here. Send it into the investigator. You got it? You got it. Okay. You got it? I got one too. Hey, Nicolena, where's yours? Oh, you got two. See, you always trying to one up a motherfucker.
You see,
You're on mute.
I have not attacked any of you all. You all have. And you put it on social media, which is defamation. It's character assassination. Homeland Security says plainly it is
You're
character
muted.
assassination.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What's coming up now? Nicolena, I can't hear you.
She's that dumb. Can you hear me now? What? I'm going to show you how to destroy a bat and a dog in the same time, in the same panel.
A what? A bat and a dog?
Exactly.
You're harming animals now?
I'm talking about you and Nicolena.
Oh. That's funny, son. That's funny. That's
Nicolena,
funny. So
what
did Tina
words?
make you breakfast?
I can't hear you, Nicolena.
She's fixing her sound.
She needs
You
to
see
fix
her trying to fix her sound.
She needs to fix more than just her sound.
I know. I know. Believe me.
I know you know. I know you know. You know, she gets on here and says, tell the CPS to come get my kids. I don't want them any fucking more. You know that, right?
I know one thing. I see 3 people on a panel. 2 of those are in jail behind bars right as we speak. I would say the 2 in behind bars, they took a big L in this situation.
I don't care.
No, you don't care. You don't care for shit. You don't care for nothing. You're a stalker, and that's all you'll ever be.
That's it.
You're a bottom feeder. You're one of those bottom feeders. You have fucking 100 people in here. I have 100 people waiting when I get on chat. So you know that's a difference.
I got a Louis bag that was bought and paid for cash money. Let's see your little radio again. Where's your little radio that you got? Let me see. Oh, you don't got it no more? You probably pawned it for meth, didn't you? Take a shot of that. Send it to the investigators. You're a fucking clown. You're a fucking clown. Okay, that's intelligent. Just keep flipping me off. Is that what you're going to do?
Anyways, if you got anything to ask me that's actually
yes, I want to know. Number one, you said you never called nobody's job. Why did you call my job?
What are you talking about?
I got the video.
Show me the video.
Okay.
Never had a
Did he
job.
call Tamori's job?
That bitch never had a job.
I didn't know she had a job.
She claimed that she was a housewife and took care of her.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on one second.
Show me the video. Hurry up and get it out there. Hurry up. I've got a big meeting.
Of course you do, Ern.
I do.
Of course you do. Always you've got.
Oh, shit. I just thought of something, Kemper. Wonder how many meetings Ernie's missed while he's been in jail. That ain't cool, man.
A big meeting, don't you?
Always. I'm an important person.
Oh, yeah, we know you are. We know you're a very important person. There's a lot of agencies that like to look into you.
Heard that.
A
What's up,
lot of
brother?
agencies. Believe me, we have spoke to them.
I'm
You
gonna
know
ask you.
I have spoke to them.
I know. You see, you made
never spoke to
false
anybody.
accusations down there in Tampa. Did you know that I sued that theme park and I'm going to win? Did you know that?
Listen to these two liars going back and forth, bro.
One
I
about the
talked to
job,
him.
another one about the theme park, Busch Gardens, da da da
Yeah.
da.
Both of them lying the whole time. I sued that theme park and I'm going to win. What'd you sue him for, Ernie? For not kicking you out?
Confiscating
You
his
drunk?
dodo bag.
Yeah.
You sued them? I bet you won, didn't you? How much money did you get, Ern?
I'm going to win. I'm going to win because, you know, you actually had people try to
shut up a minute. Let's watch
no.
this.
Listen here, you Harley Bat.
No. Shut up a
You
minute.
actually had people try to find me at that theme park. Stalking.
Here, Scarn Dog.
Well, he also said we had three people trying to find him from Madison County, and he was going to file charges on us for that too, but because we had some kind of reward. But you know what? No charges filed.
Listen.
Listen to this. Here, bring me that recording. I'm gonna let her listen to it.
So you're saying that?
Listen, Scarn Dog, or I'm gonna fucking mute you.
Let me see here. Okay, let me go here. Go here. Look at this. ER nurse at Sistersville General Hospital. ER staff nurse at Memorial Health System. Studied at the Ohio State University. Now that could be. She could be because we are part.
So you don't call people's jobs? That what you calling my fucking job?
So you mean you actually work there?
Yes, I actually work there, Scarn
No,
Dog.
she didn't. She did not.
Oh,
she trolled him.
Yep,
I've got the
fucking.
I've got the fucking messages to prove that.
Yeah, this is so funny.
Yeah, like that did not happen. Like she did not have a job as a nurse doing anything. She
You know
was
what we
always
need?
lying and scamming. And then Ernie did look into where she may have worked, where she was leading him to believe that she worked, but that was it. That wasn't her job. So she can't say, "Oh, you're calling people's jobs." No, he was trying to figure out who the fuck she was.
He was
That's
too
what
short
it
for your
was.
eyes. Hey, Ernie sued everybody, y'all. Ernie's waiting for all these lawsuits to settle. He's going to be rich. That's so fun. We should get a clicker, each one of us. You know, like the a counter, a click counter.
Right.
And one of us do Tamori, the other one do Ernie. Each click, when one of them tells a lie that we know
Jeez.
is a
Can we
lie.
move our thumb fast enough?
We could damn sure try. We could do the, thumb Olympics. Oh, I mean, they're lying to each other about each other's lies.
Mm-hmm.
And they're lying
Raising
on
hell
top
like
of
it's the truth. Right.
Yeah, like, oh yeah? You lying on me?
My lie is more true than yours.
Huh?
I said, my lie is more true than yours.
Yeah. Ernie was trying to get her by saying that to admit she never worked there. And instead of her going there and saying, "Oh, I got you, sucker, I never worked there," she went complete opposite. "Oh yeah, I did work there, so you did call on me." Nope.
Really?
Yes, I do. And do you know who you spoke to, Ern? You spoke to my husband.
Really? Did I? I'm glad I know that now. I'm glad I know that now.
You say something, bro?
Her husband's a doctor now because she supposedly worked at a hospital.
That's true. That's true.
You get what I'm saying? Like, she's not a good fucking liar.
No.
That's funny, ain't it?
Very fucking funny. Very funny.
It's really funny.
Who's Dippy? Let me see your face. Who's Dippy?
It's getting ready to get funnier. I promise you that. Oh God.
Does anybody know who Dippy is? I don't see him in my chat. So go ahead, Nicolina.
Missed you so much.
Oh my God, he's around another kid.
Don't say nothing, but look. Don't say nothing, but look this hairy ass looking bat and this dog over here in the bottom. I'm getting ready to destroy them today. It's gonna be freaking amazing.
God. It's going to be amazing, like everything Scarn Dog does. You ain't holding up my shit, son.
Pink Volo, he did work construction, but she just told Ernie when he called the hospital that he talked to her husband. So she lied. She, like anybody that knows her stories, knows that that part right there was an exact lie. In other words, she was telling Ernie that her husband was at least hospital administration. That's what she was trying to tell him. When in fact he was supposed to be a construction worker. I think it was a metal worker, but I might be wrong. But yeah, that's what he was supposed to be, supposedly. If she even had a fucking boyfriend.
Right.
We know how that shit goes, too.
You're muted. You're muted, dumbass. You're muted. That's his new hand signs. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I got carried away. Let me get back. Let me get these comments. Damn, I wish Jamie had been able to get up here. It kept trying to connect him, but it wouldn't connect.
Who?
Jamie.
Oh. Yeah, that would have been some fun right there.
I will tell you this, though.
Was ugly. Y'all wouldn't pay attention.
With everything that's been going on with the floods and everything, y'all be praying for Jamie and everybody else in those communities because they're definitely affected by this. I got sent a lot of pictures the other day that blows my mind. Like
Yeah,
we were talking about it not long ago about the flooding that would go on around there, but this is some of the worst I've seen in a long time. Even the river washed away the interstate. Huh?
That picture with the road washed out?
That's what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
The river raising up so high, and that's right there at Big Creek and the Duke Energy Dam. And there was so much water coming through there that it washed away the interstate. Like over half of it's gone now. They're going to have to shut it down. That's usually the spot where the rock slides happen.
Yeah.
And there's been 3 major ones that have blocked that highway since I've known about the area. But now the highway's gone because of the water not being covered, being washed away. It's wild. From what I understand, they've found a few people that didn't make it through the whole flood. Some people, I think there was one person from Newport that was found in Sevier County that washed down that far.
Oh my God.
Yeah. There was another couple that I think drowned or something on their property. But yeah, it's a bad situation all around. So
Penny, I don't think so. I hadn't heard that by nobody. I'm gonna look it up right now on Kentucky CourtNet, but as far as I know, he's still got court Thursday.
I don't think that's true, Penny.
Yeah, I would say that's something from Ernie's side that's been put out.
That's some concocted bullshit.
Yeah.
Why would Ernie have a Zoom meeting today about anything concerning Debo? When his incarceration is a direct reflection of his Kentucky charges that has nothing to do with Debo.
Yep. He has arraignment on Thursday, 9:02 a.m. Actually, has 2 arraignments at 9:30 a.m. or 9:02 a.m. Courtroom C. If anybody's interested.
I
Oh, you talking about in Northport? I don't know. I don't know. If he did something down there while he was on the phone with police, or when he told the police who he was and then took off running, I don't know. But I do understand that that's another bridge he's burned is the Northport police down there. He went talking shit about him after he ran off, claiming that they knew who he was and they helped him and blah, blah, blah.
No, Live thankful. I don't have any family there. I got a lot of friends there. My family moved from there with me back in '98. So, but a lot of people that are like family are still there.
I had forgot about Jamie, man.
Well, I know he's in that river basin. So,
Yeah.
And we were talking about the flood zones and all that. And like, I know people that lived in Parisville couldn't get to town. They had to go to another town to go to town, so to speak. You know how it works in the mountains, but there was no way to get into town because the bridges were flooded. Like everything was flooded bad. Like bridges don't get flooded usually, but they're right at the bridge. But this, yeah, man, it did a number. Bad. Really bad.
So I listened to a little bit of live stream earlier. Oh, let me finish watching this first.
Doug got Benny going, but who cares? If Ernie was ugly, y'all wouldn't pay attention. I don't understand what that means. Because Ernie is ugly. Ernie is ugly from the inside out, and that makes him the worst kind of ugly. Doug got Benny going, but who? I don't even know. I don't understand that. Right?
Of course, everything I've heard her say could be said about her too. You know?
Exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like it's spot on for her.
The hypocrisy.
Yeah.
People want to deflect attention from their own shit while they're doing the same thing they're bitching about other people doing. That's why I've maintained that there's a lot of people out there that just really just need to sit the fuck down about shit because they ain't got no room to talk whatsoever.
Charlie said that a lady talks to him every day and she knows. I mean, that could be possible that somebody's talking to Ernie and he's putting out shit, but I wouldn't trust anything Ernie says. Now, yesterday, tomorrow, 10 years from now, the dude is literally a lie factory. There's very few people that I've ever met that I would say I wouldn't, believe them at this point over literally anything if they tried to tell me, because of what kind of liars they are. Ernie's one of them. A few of them from YouTube. Bird and scrubbed her knees, Katie. There's a couple I'm not even going to mention. But yeah.
I want to be able to help financially.
Exactly, sizzles. That's what I say. I ain't gonna believe anything any of these fools say either because most of them have been crazy wrong. And most of the shit they talk about ain't even real. So, they can blip, 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 and bump their gums together all day long, but it don't mean shit to me. Most of them a month ago said Ernie, or 2 months ago said Ernie didn't have charges, so they can all float down shit creek with Ernie.
Yeah, don't you be throwing them no rescue tubes either. Yeah, these storms have been relentless, guys. It's been rough.
They said that storm won't make land anywhere. The Carolinas are supposed to have dry weather and temps in the low 80s coming up. Hopefully in the mountains it'll dry up too. They
Oh,
need
it's
it.
so soggy, man.
Yeah.
There's trees down
But see,
everywhere.
that's the thing. Those weather systems, a lot of times they get trapped in those mountain ranges and sit.
Yeah.
And it becomes a problem.
Well, it's like when the ground gets so wet and the trees get heavy and the heavy branches start falling. Like you can have a branch that can weigh 75 to 100 pounds that falls off a tree.
Mm-hmm.
It's dangerous, man.
Well, I mean, and like I was saying before, that's how a lot of times those rock slides that we had, that's how they happened, was from storms.
Yep.
And that slate rock, like the side of the mountain, just dumps right onto it, and you can't do shit but dig it out and rebuild it. So
yeah, you don't know how many times I've come up on a rock slide on the road and either had to turn around or had school bus turn around or like not today. Of course, I grew up in these Appalachian region with one-way roads. Road gets washed out, you just got to turn around and go back.
yep, ain't nothing you can do.
Yep.
And I know they're going to have to take that Mount Sterling route again because of the highway being washed out.
Yeah.
I don't think those roads got washed out, and those would be repaired before the highway would be, simply because the good old boys would get out there with their backhoes and tractors and shit and fix it. But I know when the rock slides happened before, you had to take a detour that was about an hour out of your way. And you had to basically you had to follow the Appalachian Trail for a little while to get around that whole highway being covered. So now with it being washed away, it's going to be the same thing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Commerce will be a lot slower going through the Carolinas, at least right there on I-40.
Yeah. We'll slow her down a little bit. Manikim, same. This is not what I expected. However, I will say that I was warned. I can't remember everybody who warned me, but I was warned about the way things are on YouTube, trust and clout chasing, and I mean, it's real. Oh my God, I've never seen anything like it.
No Borza or Shell on Sarasota court docket for today.
Good.
There you go.
Yeah, it's somebody full of crap trying to deflect, and so Ernie's hoping I don't show up. Regardless of whether I'm there or not, we're going to have a DVD of it within 2 days of it happening. I mean, I can't go live in the courtroom anyway. I can go live outside the courtroom.
Right. And like I said yesterday, nothing major will happen. I don't think, even if they set a bond, I don't mean he's getting released. He still has to be bonded. So, and that would be worst case scenario would be them giving him a bond. So, yeah, I mean, this first thing, it's just the satisfaction of knowing he's starting the process. You know what I mean? Because the quicker he gets through it, the quicker he gets incarcerated. I don't think that he's going to get time served for anything for what he's already spent or will spend, because I don't think it'll be enough time passing, for him to accumulate that kind of credit.
Right.
So, Daisy Joe, I don't know. I don't know how bad it's flooded out that way, but that's a good ways away from where the ones I'm talking about. It's a good 200 to 300 miles away. Is basically where the hurricane hit and came up and sat in Appalachia, flooded it, and the tributaries overloaded the main river systems, and the dams can only hold so much water, and they did what they could, but it went past that issue. When it washes out an interstate, they're on the North Carolina line. Coming down an incline, that means it was rushing pretty quick. I couldn't imagine how many gallons of water a minute, but I'm sure it was a lot. A lot of destructive force there. Yeah, I don't think it's Middle Tennessee. I think it's more East Tennessee, Western North Carolina, like Bat Cave and all that took a really hard hit. Lake Lure, Chimney Rock, they had a big flood and landslide and everything over there. So, I seen those pictures before I seen the ones in Newport.
Oh yeah.
And like downtown Bat Cave it's pretty fucked up, man. Like running alongside the town there is a river, and it's fed by like 5 or 6 different waterfalls,
Yeah.
tributaries,
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
So yeah, it got overloaded, and that came in like these waterfalls literally fall down right in front of some of these restaurants. Like that's where they land. So I mean, it was a bullseye hit with these tributaries overloading that little river. So yeah, that little botanical garden I was talking about, that right there is along the river there too. So I'm sure it took a hit.
What's up, Ringy Dingy? If I was already on layoff, I'd show up. I got a feeling there's going to be a few court dates, some negotiating. You never know, but that's another thing I was thinking. Like, they can't just come in there and let somebody done all that shit embarrass them. You wouldn't think. They just give them a slap on the wrist. It's an election year. Better get ready.
Yep.
You're
But
lying.
I don't see him getting out. I could see him getting bond set, but I don't. They probably make it so high because there are going to be stipulations, I'm sure, with him having bell jumping as one of his charges. If he was to get bond, I'm almost certain they're going to make sure that he's got GPS on his leg. With his history of having methamphetamines in him, that's going to be another thing. He can't get fucked up on anything. If it's in his system, it's a violation. But he's going to have a place to have that GPS homed to. And
Anybody,
with his mom willing to help hide him like she has, I don't know if they would allow him to stay there. You know?
if anybody would like to buy these for Tyrant Bird, they will help his feet reach the ground while he eats from his big boy table. They're called wiggle feet. So Bird could reach the ground while he eats with his family if you guys wanted to buy those for him. Thank you.
What do you say?
Now I'm gonna put Hunter up to that shit. She's like, go there and tell these are for Bird.
Yeah, those are pretty expensive, but I don't see him getting bond without it. I just don't. And for me, that would be another obstacle for him.
Yeah. And you got to pay for them,
One,
right?
he's going to have to give an address to where he's located so they can check up on him. He don't have one. And then you add the GPS in on it. They definitely have to have one where it's homed to, so they can say, okay, you're not allowed out of this radius. You know what I mean? Like I don't see it happening for him. I'd be amazed unless somebody like BDAC was stupid enough to fund the whole thing. I don't see it happening.
That was my idea.
Was it your idea?
Yeah.
It's funny. So yeah, BDAC is interesting because I was thinking about him either yesterday or the day before, and I wonder where his thought process is now of his magical urn. You know, he took up for everybody over Earn.
Mhm.
He just kept flocking back to Earn. Earn's such good. Everybody's so bad. Now what?
Yep.
Now what do you think, BDAC? What do you think? Um, you know, BDAC and Southern Girl are pretty close too, like off YouTube. You
I
know,
mean,
BDAC.
honestly, I think that BDAC knows that Ernie's not on the up and up, but I think he hates everybody else more than his dislike for Ernie's actions. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's personally what I think, because I don't think BDAC's that fucking stupid. I think it's more hate driven.
There's overcrowded jails. I can see them releasing him to home arrest and make room for serious offenders, but I don't know.
Right, narcissistic, but that's what I'm saying though. What home? He don't have
Yeah,
a home.
that's what Kemper's saying. Is like, let's say, okay, I'm the judge. I say, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's put Ernie on home arrest.
Yeah,
Where
he
are we?
don't have one.
Where are we homing him?
Like his
What?
mother helped hide him, his sister helped hide him. So those aren't options because they would help him run. If they're going to help hide him, you would at least think that would be the thought process behind it.
Yeah, even the one that he was with when he got caught.
Right. So I don't see, because you got to have a home base, you got to have a central location, and he don't have one unless somebody pays for one. He don't have one necessarily that he can just go and stay at that's in that area because they're not going to let him be on an ankle bracelet in another fucking state.
Right.
They're just not going to do that. Like I just seen Purple
Oh no,
Rainstorm
he's gonna be he's gonna be a
say that
Kentucky
they're not going to extradite him and spend all that money to do that just to let him walk or to let him out.
and go back to Tennessee. Yeah, they would definitely keep him in Kentucky, one way or the other.
Right, but again, he can't go to mom's. He can't go to sis's.
Hey,
Does he have a rich boyfriend, a secret one we don't know about? We don't know, but besides that one, because he does have a trunk and or a suitcase full of dildos, so he's got a few boyfriends besides that. But like I said for months and months, that Secret Life, yeah, there was a lot of Secret Life that came out right before he went and got arrested. That HIV hit the fucking streets. You know what I mean? I don't
Trap
think
having the cash
necessarily.
money to hide him. Wonder is Ricky still Team Earn?
He's
was
probably
hardcore.
he's probably just like Ricky and probably just like what's his nuts, Charlie.
Yeah.
I would see them being more like that. I ain't gonna turn my back on him. He ain't right, but one of those kind of spills.
Yeah. Well, I decided to turn my back a long time ago, and that's because of his actions. So.
Mm-hmm.
He don't do anything to deserve friendship, man. A good friend.
He shits on everybody that tries to be his friend.
Yep.
That tries to be in a relationship with him. Like Melinda, like Jackie, like Rosie, like all of these people, like MAGA. Like they've all tried, but Ernie shits on them. I mean, it's been nonstop. And I mean, if you think about it, a lot of those same connections, very eventful. Like him and Rosie's connection, well, trailer park fight. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The thing with Jackie, him running down the highway whenever all of that had just recently happened. You got that one. Like it seems to, even Eric, Phil, it all seems to explode in his face. And I think he sets it up to do that.
Oh yeah. You hadn't. You said you were going to reach out to Jackie and her man. Did you ever do that?
I have. What was I supposed to be reaching out to them about?
I thought you were going to talk to him about, let them know about Ernie's HIV diagnosis.
Oh, they know all about it.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Few weeks, actually almost a couple months now. I usually let them know that kind of stuff right when it happens.
Yeah. There should be an Ernie victim list that goes out to alert people that he's harmed in the past of what he's doing now.
Right. And I mean, there's not one, but I mean, I pretty much like the Jones family knows. Um, Chris and Jackie know. Misty knows. Nick knows. Benjamin knows. Like, there's a lot of people that know.
Yeah.
But I made it a point that when all of that happened, because I'd been in touch with him for so long and, just trying to figure out a way to get his ass locked up and get him off the streets. Um, it was a good thing. It was a good feeling to be able to just go and tell him, hey, man, you ain't got to worry about shit no more. That motherfucker's locked up and no end in sight. None at all.
Yeah. Personally, should I be feeling selfish here? Because I want to see him take it to court and defend himself.
Oh, that would be a spectacle that I would have to see. Like, I would just have to move to
Let's put it.
southeastern Kentucky for that little bit of time, just so I
Let's
didn't
put
let
a
it see
poll
him.
up on that one.
Yeah, they're not going to let him into Tennessee, though. I don't see that happening. It'd be crazy if they let him out of that state. It'd be funny, but I don't see it happening. I just don't see any place that he could go to ever. Not one. Maybe there's one I don't know about, but I don't know of one.
Poll is up. Oh yeah. There's a few people who could charge Ernie with that. Just a few that I've been around long enough to know and come to know. Um, hell, even as far back as Pam Stidham's daughter. Like, there's no statute of limitations on that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd like to see him as the lawyer. I'd love to see that. Let's see where he's at. Bet Kemper went to vote. We definitely need a clicker. Yeah. What up, Air Force? You went and voted and you got kicked out.
Yep.
I knew it. Now that would be worth watching. Daryl Brooks 2.0 Skern.
Yeah, that would be.
That guy was a nut, wasn't he?
Sure was.
That judge, like, must be the most patient judge. That dude couldn't have got a more fair judge, in my opinion. Like, he was a menace to her. We're talking about the guy who ran through the parade, right?
Right.
Yeah. An idiot. What'd he end up getting out of that? Anybody know?
Do what?
Anybody know what he ended up getting out of that?
Well, a few life sentences, I think, or a few 100 years or something.
Yeah. There are statutes of limitations on SA, but not aggravated SA involved with HIV or AIDS. Or SA with children, right? I mean, honestly, look at the girl on the bus. The skit he had planned out. We all know it wasn't a skit. What would you think that girl would like to know now, though? I mean, we know there's probably no way that there was anything exchanged there, but with him touching her bare leg like that, like, he doesn't have the right to do that. And him having the HIV on top of it makes it even worse. I'm sure she'd be freaked dead out. Yeah, I thought about her the other day, Pink Polo. I was like, wonder what in the world. Like, the judge did an interview not long ago, and she said she was terrified of him. Yeah, I mean, you're around crazy people, man. That's the thing about being terrified. Not necessarily of a person, but of a situation that you can't control. It's like weather. You don't know what weather's going to do.
Oh no, I'm reading right here. It says for first degree criminal sexual conduct in Michigan, there is no statute of limitations. First degree sexual conduct case can be brought at any time. Can be brought 10 years later, 20, 30, 40, 50. I don't know. Because I always thought that most SA charges, they don't have a limitation, but
1 year on SA as an adult.
okay. This one says 34 states and Washington, D.C. have statutes of limitations on filing grape or SA charges ranging from 3 to 30 years. I guess it just depends on what it was and how old your victim was and what happened to the victim, I guess.
Situations.
Yeah. I'm sure it has a lot to do with it. Or what it is in Tennessee. But
Personally, I don't think
I would think what Ernie did to Eric Rush supposedly would have a statute, considering Ernie was in the position of a jailer,
power.
and
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
power position. Yep, he definitely should. Because that usually makes SA crimes even worse, is having some kind of power position over them.
like a teacher, preacher, officer, whatever.
Trust
Yeah.
position. Yep. Sure is.
In Tennessee, um, for adults, the statute of limitations is only 1 year. That means that if you were 18 or older when the abuse occurred, you will have incredibly short deadline to get your case filed.
So these statutes, like, okay, let's like Diddy. Didn't some of that shit take place 10 years ago, 20 years ago?
Right, but what they're going after with him is a RICO thing.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
it does. Yeah.
It's showing an organization of criminal activity, and they're just showing that as part of it. I know that a lot of the people that tried to file cases, I guess in the Southern District of New York, where a lot of this is coming out of, that's where a couple of these famous lawsuits came from, because I guess they allowed a certain amount of time for anybody that had any kind of case like that to bring it, no matter how long it had been. And that's where a lot of these that he was being talked about before his most recent arrest. Yeah, that's where a lot of those came into play at, was because they opened it up where there was no statute that they could go ahead and push the charges, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Now, that's covers state and federal. But what about these federal international laws or the
Worldwide laws.
worldwide laws? Because I wonder if Marvin's crimes were worldwide.
Right.
Should be. Should be. In Ohio, statute of limitations for childhood essay is 30 years and sometimes 40. I don't think there should be a statute of limitations.
Abused by someone in a position of authority. If the abuse was committed by someone in a position of authority, such as a teacher, counselor, clergy member, the victim has a civil claim until the age of 25. Okay. I'm not seeing anything right now. I'm sure I'll have to search with the right keywords to find out, but
Maybe Ernie can sit down next to his cellmate and poke him on the thigh like he did that female on the bus.
right.
Go, oh,
Where'd you get that tattoo?
Yeah, I bet his Sally got some tattoos. Ernie said, "I'll show you mine. You show me yours." Tattoos, that is.
Well, there's only one crime in Tennessee that has no limitation.
Murder.
Yep, first degree.
Wow.
Ooh, crimes that do not have statute limit. I don't know what state this is, but let's see. Spousal rape that involves force or violence.
Yeah.
Murder in the first degree, treason, aggravated essay of a child up until the victim turns 40. See, that's appropriate. That's
yes. Yeah.
And see, with it being like that, you would think that because, like we said, Ernie was a jailer or basically a jailer at the Hay House, and well, from what Eric Rush says, he SA'd him, and we've heard him tell Ernie, "I'm going to kill you for what you did to me." Was that the HIV or was it the SA or what was it?
Mm-hmm.
So
brings a whole new meaning now. You know a little more than what you knew before.
what is the sentence for SA in Tennessee? 15 to 60 years in prison. And that's for aggravated grape, life in prison without possibility of parole, aggravated grape of a child. They don't have that updated with the new law that you could actually qualify for the death penalty for that in Tennessee. Florida just passed it too.
Narcissistic times, yeah, we're okay. It's just really wet and soggy. There's been some damage from flooding, and it's been pretty severe. But luckily, like me and my family, we live kind of up on a hill. A lot of people have lost a lot, but I think pretty much, my brother lives on pretty much right on the lake. But he's been to work the last 2 days, and just people doing what they can do. Nobody that I know personally has lost anybody close to them, and I hope it stays that way. It's sad, the massive loss that comes with a storm. It's just like I said, Mother Nature to me, God and His, the weather is the most powerful thing to be afraid of. Only God can control that, in my opinion. My belief, that is, not my opinion, my belief. Yes, you can post HR link for the new bill.
I'm reading statute of limitations for kidnapping in Tennessee depends on the class of the felony. It could be Class A for 15, Class B for 8, Class C or D for 4, and Class E for 2. So Ernie could have a lot coming at him if people just follow through.
Yeah.
Push that out there, just like with old P. Diddy. Now that he's arrested, there's a lot more motherfuckers coming out. They ain't got to worry about it. And they are. I heard something about 128 accusations or something like that, 123 for P. Diddy. Good Lord. That's how many accusers he has, I guess.
Now, you know they're not all lying. On the same token, and I'm not picking out one or the other or naming anybody specific, but odds are they're not all telling the truth either. There's somebody that's seen a cash cow here. Guarantee it. But golly, man, that's a lot.
In Tennessee, kidnapping is defined as the intentional abduction, restraint, or confining of another individual without their consent, with the intent to commit certain criminal acts or to interfere with the performance of a government function or political position. So, yes, what he did to Misty and her daughter does fall right into that situation.
And Phil.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. You won't let you do that because you're not a mod here. You'd have to send it to one of the mods and let them post it for you. Enjoy has bigger knuts. So tomorrow, should we make our background the easy crying with the cop patting him on the back?
Might as well.
I know.
Oh, you nasty.
Wow.
Because I ain't no sissy lala like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm watching what's going on over in Iran and Israel right now.
Well, that's some scary stuff, man.
I mean, when you have the Israeli prime minister telling the Iranians that Israel stands with you, you'll be free sooner than people think. That means they're about to hit them with some shit, bro. That means it's about to be on over there.
Yep.
And apparently, an hour ago, they killed one of Hezbollah's leaders in a missile attack. But knowing how things go in America, you'll have enough ignorant assholes out here protesting to free Iran and, just like they're doing with Gaza and everything else, which they don't even know what's going on. They're just going with what these political cucks tell them. You know what I mean? If people ain't smart enough to go and look for themselves and see what's really happening.
Yep. Nana Kim's trying to help you there, Almond Joy. Get your post posted there, your link.
"41 minutes ago, Iran fired at least 180 missiles into Israel."
It's a lot of missiles.
Yep. Israel's got what they need to take care of it, and hell, they got most of the United States Navy and SEALs and everybody else over in that area. If they're not in the Israel area, they're over in the Middle East. You know what I mean? Like they're over there helping with the shit in Yemen and everything else. But yeah, they got what they need to deal with that situation. Hell, all they need is one of those. I don't even know what they're called in the Navy, but you know, the destroyers and the aircraft carriers and all that. They just need one big crew of them to go through there, and they'd wipe out Iran anyway. They would in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Skunk, we might do a little report and see, but yeah, Wednesday's usually kind of a later night. That's old hump day for Kemper. That's your late night closing, ain't it?
Yep.
Yes, we usually take it off. So if we do, but we'll get it on Thursday, hopefully from the courthouse Thursday morning, and then again Thursday evening we'll do live and update you on both cases as best we can.
It's wild though, man. It's 3 hours ago. Iran says it's concluded its attack on Israel, but an hour ago they sent almost 200 ballistic missiles.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
sure is.
Yep. I hope Israel does what they know to do. Their survival depends on it.
Yep. I've heard people referring to Diddy as the Diddler. Does that make Ernestine the Diddler 2.0? Yeah, Ernestine or 303. 303 is pretty nasty.
I was going to say they can't do too many more attacks like they are, considering reports say they only have about 3,000 ballistic missiles in their stockpile. So in the past week they've shot 400 of them. So yeah, they better be strategic about their supplies because they don't have a lot.
I was gonna say, better ease up on that shooting that proverbial wad there, you know.
You better make sure more of them count than don't count because you're
All
gonna
right.
run out,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
All right. The stand poll: do you want Earn to plead out or defend himself in court? 15% of you want to see Ernie just take the plea deal and go to jail, but a whopping 85% of us agree that it would be so entertaining and funny to watch Ernie on his last epic fail as a lawyer in court. Thank y'all for voting. We effing love you for that. Shit has hit the fan down, huh? What's up, Boogie?
Yeah.
No, what are you talking about? Did you see the dude who the shrapnel fell on his head? Palestinian that wasn't supposed to be in Israel. He kind of folded up. Oh, Lord. Don't sound good.
No.
Let's talk about some. You don't realize, I guess, how lucky we really are to have the luxuries we actually have right now. Even though it's expensive and times are getting tough and times are tough, and you know what?
We still have it better than most places, man.
Yeah, you're breathing, ain't you? Did you eat today? Yeah, did you go to work? Could you have went to work? Do you have a choice?
Right.
Yeah. A lot of people don't.
And a lot of the people that are out protesting saying that the United States is oppressive and all of this other stuff, they're the ones that's going to be in more of a rude awakening. It's sad, but it's true.
Yep.
Because we do have it good here and they complain. Imagine if, especially a lot of these LGBT people were to go over to Palestine, where they're trying to protest for. You know what I'm saying? Because they would be some of the first people that would be eliminated because of their choice of lifestyle. But they don't see it that way. But they're going to sit here and complain and this and that, and they don't get it. A lot of it is not being educated. Unfortunately, I'd say half of the generation between 20 and 30 right now in America couldn't tell you who our first president was.
Ain't that sad?
But they're going to try to tell you about world issues and other economic issues. Like they ain't got no place in it if they don't know who the first president of our government, the one that they're saying is so horrible, if they don't know who that was, just that in itself, they have no business speaking on it.
I agree. House of Commons tonight had a meeting on regarding the war. Narcissistic Times said, I strive every day, live in a state of gratitude for everything I have. I don't take anything for granted. I don't either, Narcissistic Times. I don't either. I appreciate everything I have. Who won, James? I haven't really seen much of Kamala's running mate.
I haven't either. I haven't really been paying attention. I watched that one debate, and that was all I watched. You know what I mean? But
the Trump versus.
Yep.
That was bad, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. But I have no interest in even listening to any of them, really, except for, I've been enjoying some of these rallies of Trump's.
Yeah.
Which is hard for me to say because I never really have liked Trump, but
I can hear it hard. I can tell it was hard for you to spit it out right there. I've been watching the rallies up to.
But yeah, man. Well, like I was saying though, I mean, it's not necessarily that he's the same person he was 4 years ago when I had a lot of disdain for him. You know what I mean? Or the 4 years before that. No, it's almost like a lot of America politically has shifted to being in the middle, and then you have these extremists. There's not as many right extremists as I'm seeing on the left.
Yeah.
And it seems that everybody's being labeled righty because most people are extreme like that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So it's just wild, like, because I'm sitting here listening to Trump. I'm like, damn, he's right. Yep, I agree. Yep, I've been saying that for years. Yep, and I'm just like, damn, okay. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. James, great. You're gonna get yourself in trouble, James. Ease off with that kind of talk. So, what's his name was stuttering a lot. He said walks stuttering a lot. Oh man, this. Could you imagine the pressure of being the freaking president of the United States?
Dude, all I know is I've seen quite a few presidents go into office. I've seen quite a few of them be pretty young. You know, you had Obama, you had Clinton, even Bush Jr., the second one. He was a little bit younger when he got into office.
Mm-hmm.
But after they left office, if you look at the day they left and the day they were inaugurated, it's like 20 to 30 years of aging, yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's stress, man. Definitely is.
Buddy, we're 2 hours and 15 in. I didn't even realize we was that far up.
We're just jamming, rolling
Time
along.
flies when you're having fun.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna have to get up and get to working tomorrow.
Yeah, I got to do that myself, bro.
I would
Sound
love to
like you're
talk
looking
about the
forward to
world
it.
and all the shit, man. I can't say nothing. What do you mean, Boogie? What do you mean you can't say nothing? James, I have a $10,000 security bond sitting right here on my desk. Holler at me tomorrow. I got the surety bond laying right here, already filled out. I've had it since August, or not August, but May. Yeah. Liberty Mutual. They won't do a surety bond. Usually not for the things we're looking for athletic commission. I don't even remember his name. I got it right here. Whoever you call, it's not who actually sends it. They do some kind of underwriting and moving around. Good night, Mark Hill. Have a great night. Pink Bolo said my parents went through rationing, war, poverty, and I don't know. Yeah, it's State Farm. I never was able to get like from anybody that has car insurance. They always put me all off somebody else, but I've already got it. I've got the bond right here. Yeah, I paid for that out of my settlement. We ready. Just had some things come up, slow us down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Get some X-rays done Thursday. Hopefully, I know some more. Gosh,
Figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
I get it. It's better to know than not know.
All right, James. Have a good night, buddy. Yeah. Kipper, I guess I'm gonna run off, hit the sack myself.
Yeah. I'm halfway there already.
Well, at least you ain't snoring out of the, out the outro.
I'm not doing a Kells.
Yeah. I'm gonna check that outro and intro button and see, that looks awesome.
You too, James. You too, man.
12:70, 10 minutes, 200 minutes. I wonder if it's the same as it is down here. I believe it's the same. Yeah. I'll play with it. See what it. But that's cool.
Where?
The intro and the outro video are already named, and they're already, the buttons are right at the top of video clips.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right, buddy. I guess
thanks
we'll
for
come
coming
back.
out. I was going to say thanks for everybody coming out and hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah.
It's good to see y'all.
Yeah. If we get any news on Easy, if it's something pressing, we'll come on live and hang on, break it out there tomorrow. If not, we'll wait till Thursday.
Yeah.
Until then, though, Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand.
Holy hell. It is hotter than tits on a borog. Damn.
We live in a cynical world. A cynical world. And we work in a business of tough competitors. You complete me. And I just had...
Shut up. Just shut up. You had me at hello. You had me at hello.
Mama T, a.k.a. by the gangster name Little T, U-R-D, that's a little turd.
Did you just shit in my car? Women's boobs are their balls. They're just not down there. So yes, gentlemen, we have bigger balls than you do. This is mine, and you attacked my victim, you idiot.
Okay, I'm signing on
A
you,
victim
so
that
have her
chose
on.
me. Because my father is an RSO. Y'all are some scumbag motherfuckers. That's why they call him the Lightning Tiger.
And,
People fear us, Chris.
Well, buddy,
Over
good.
there in Cobb County, they scared the fucking death of us. On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. On the ground.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.